Today is our deadlift day, Wednesday. So we've got those 4-3-2 waves, 2 sets of that. Again, we're going by feel here, okay? Been doing the deadlift for the past 5-6 weeks. Okay, you should have an idea of where you're at. But again, don't be a hero, okay? We're just trying to get strong. We're not trying to blow our backs out, okay? So always working on good position. If you don't feel like you're staying tight or your positioning is off a little bit, then no reason to go heavier, all right? But shoulders always straight down here. We're taking a big breath with that belly, rib cage down, trying to fill up that whole midsection, and we're hinging at the hip, keeping that back nice and tight. Okay, I got a soft bend in my knee. Once I pass my knees, then I can start bending my knees through or dropping my hips low, okay? But notice my shin angle is staying pretty vertical here. I'm applying pressure into the ground with my legs. I'm staying balanced in my foot, okay? My arms are long, relaxed. My shoulders are just pulled back into my hips, okay? From here, I'm thinking about driving the earth away and bringing the hips forward. I'm just standing tall in this position, not letting the rib cage pop up here or pulling my shoulders back more. I'm just standing tall, okay? A good modification to this movement, if you're having back issues or anything like that, is doing sumo deadlifts, okay? This takes a lot of stress off that low back. It makes you utilize your hips more. So you'll have a nice wide stance. Toes will be pointed out slightly here. You're thinking about spreading the earth apart. Notice my shin angle, it's still vertical, okay? My low back is tight. My glutes, hamstrings are firing right now. I'm thinking spreading the earth away, squeezing that butt forward, keeping my chest tall. My hips are not rising, okay? They're staying low, and that's what helps that low back position there. Going every 2.5 minutes, so a good amount of rest there. You need it, it's heavier weight. Then we'll go into 3 rounds per time. Starts off with 15 dumbbell thrusters. So grab those dumbbells, we'll go to that front rack position. You can really hold these any way you like in this front rack position, I guess, here. But it should be slightly in front of the neck. Think of it like a barbell. We're getting that full range of motion, hip crease below knee, using that leg drive and extending overhead, okay? Make sure you're getting that good extension, stacked over the shoulder here, elbows blocked out, keep them rib cage down as best you can. After those 15, okay, you may be able to do them unbroken, you may need to do some sets with it, which is totally fine, okay? You'll pick up the dumbbells again, and we've got box step overs. So stepping up onto the box, I like to turn, come down, tap my foot down, and go other side, okay? You'll do 10 of those. You might be able to go unbroken with that. 10 is a decent number where you can. And then you'll go into 5 devil's press. So you're going into that burpee to the ground here, coming up, keeping the feet a little bit away from the dumbbells, okay? But at this point, we're tightening up our back, okay? We're sticking the butt out. We're gonna pull the dumbbells into the hips and then drive overhead again, okay? Make sure that we're not rounding our back here like so. All right, so tighten up the back, drive with the legs, going overhead, back down. You'll head out the door. You'll do a 200-meter run, okay? You'll come back in. You'll repeat that 2 more times. All right, guys, we have a finisher for Wednesday. We're going to tax those hamstrings just a little bit more. So getting into the band might be the hardest part here, and there's a couple different ways to do it, but if you want to make it easy on yourself, just go ahead and get some tension on the band. We can flip over here, and then you'll be in the position that you want to be in, okay? So we're focusing on using the butt and the hamstring, so we don't want that butt sticking out here. We want to keep those hips tucked under. Let your feet go on the outside of the band, and then pulling in, getting that hamstring curl. And try to get as much range as you can. Get the heels close to the butt. Okay? You got a lot of those, 25 of those. Then you'll come over to your box. You might have a dumbbell. I would recommend using a dumbbell. We'll do a single leg hip thrust. Okay, so balance the dumbbell on the leg that you want to do the hip thrust with. Top of your back is going to be on the box here. Get those hips low, drive them up. Make sure the ribs are pulled down. Drive them through the heel, squeezing that butt at that top position. 15 of those. I'll be your finisher.